Hi, Mariah.
Hi.
Thanks for being on the Music Factory
Thank you.
with us. As I told you, we're doing a Mariah Carey week and the best of Mariah Carey. And the thing that was really difficult about that was that the best of Mariah Carey is that everything Mariah Carey has ever done. So starting with Vision of Love, what did that mean to you, your first single? And
Well, Vision of Love was a song that I wrote basically right after, it was like a point in my life when everything was starting to happen that I'd always wanted, like my record deal, and I was starting to do my album, and it was just a really great turning point in my life. And so that's kind of, it's very special to me for that reason. And I had most of the songs from the first album when I first, the record company first heard my tape.
Yeah.
I had a lot of the songs I had already written in high school and been working
yeah, because you started writing at like 14 years old.
Yeah.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah, so it's, that the songs from that period for the most part are, it feels like a long time ago for me, but yet it wasn't that long ago, it's just that I've done so much in a short period of time. Yeah, I guess like each album, from each album I have different memories, and some might remind me of making the video, like the song Emotions reminds me of the video, which it was fun doing that, because it was kind of like a crazy, loose, just
hanging out with your friends kind of thing, driving around.
Yeah, that was fun. And then Unplugged was Unplugged. I didn't expect it to be an album. I just went to do a TV show, and I had never really done live performing before. And
no, but isn't it difficult, because you knew you wanted to be a performing artist ever since you were a little girl,
right.
And you started singing at a really early age, started writing, making demos, and then all of a sudden, all your dreams come true.
Right.
And then you're out there on the stage, and thousands of people are screaming for you. And what does it do to you?
Well, it was strange for me because I hadn't thought about being a performer. It was more I thought about, I want to be a singer, I want to hear my songs on the radio, I want to write songs. And then I achieved this level of success, and I had to go out and perform, where usually people start out performing, and then they make demos, and then, maybe they get songs, or people write songs for them or whatever. But I went the opposite way, so it was kind of hard. But it was okay. I mean, when I listened to that album, some things I'm like, ugh, but, because it was so quick. It was just a half-an-hour show, and then it became an album.
Yeah.
And then Music Box. That was kind of a fun period in my life.
Was that when you started getting really personal about the music that you make?
Pretty much. I mean, it was sort of a transitional period for me, getting even more involved doing the production of certain songs and things.
But you wrote all the songs on that album. So in that way, of course, it's a very personal album.
Right.
And I always wonder if it's not scary to be putting out everything that you think or feel out for the world to know, right? Like, this is me, making yourself really vulnerable. Isn't that scary?
It is, but you're vulnerable just by the nature of what this business is.
Yeah, but because what's the difference? I mean, you grow up being Mariah Carey, and then all of a sudden you're Mariah Carey, and people relate to you really differently. What does it do to you? How do you survive?
It's hard, but I don't want to complain about it, because there are a lot worse things I could be doing.
Sure, but still, I mean, walking down the street, every single thing that you do, with the way you wear your hair, everything that you do is being criticized by people.
Right.
And it doesn't seem fair. So I can imagine that sometimes you're at home, right, and you think like, it's not fair. I just want to sing. Is that?
Yeah, you think it's not fair, but then I guess the reason people start doing that and really are so critical of people in the public eye who are successful is because they think it's not fair. Why? They're like, it's not fair, she's doing this, why isn't it me? And I think a lot of the negativity stems from jealousy, because I used to feel jealous of people who were doing this. This is what I've always wanted to do. But when you're on the outside, you don't understand that it's not just all, glitter and happiness and, you know, incredible all the time. It's a lot of hard work.
Yeah, because I've seen you do a show. How do you prepare for 2 hours of giving, and just only giving, night after night, and then the traveling that comes with it? How do you prepare for that?
It's very difficult. I mean, the main thing is I have to try and take care of my voice. And it's hard because doing interviews, talking is almost as hard on the voice as singing, believe it or not. So it's like what I should be doing right now is resting and sleeping as much as I can, which is the best healing thing for me. And drink tea with honey and lemon.
But there's a physical part that comes with it as well.
Yeah.
You try and work out while you're on the road?
Well, I try not to really do too much because I need all my energy.
Yeah.
I run a lot when I'm at home, but I have treadmills here with me, but I've only used one once. Because it's like I can't let go of all my energy, you know, I need it.
But then being on stage is like a two-way street because you are giving, but then again, you get a lot from the public as well.
Right.
And on your show, the show that you did in Rotterdam in Holland, you tried to make a video out of that performance. And you said, when you announced it, you said, because I've heard so much about the Dutch audience.
Yes.
So is there a difference everywhere you go between the people that come and watch your show?
Well, it's only been the second show, you know, but you definitely see different places have different characteristics, you know. And I had a great time at my show here because the people it was like a big group of friends.
Yeah.
And I love that. It was just, you know, I like to feel like it's my home. I really worked designing the sets and doing all that stuff on this tour.
To make sure you feel comfortable when you're doing the show.
And it was a sort of, I wanted it to be entertaining for the people, you know, as well.
Yeah.
And I had never really gotten that involved with that stuff before because it's almost like I didn't know that you could be.
Yeah.
Because people would just automatically say, here, we're going to do this, let's do that, whatever, you know. And because I hadn't done it a lot, I didn't make a big deal about it.
This is the Music Factory.